Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. For those of you not joined the sessions before, the channel is about 4 things, okay? The first 2 things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, me getting better at practicing, you practicing with me, and us sharing techniques and other influencers that can help us get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of guitar playing. Okay. The second thing is about us getting better at improvisational music, where I'm improving, you judging my improv, and maybe you creating a 30 to 40 second clip or a 15 to 30 second clip of yourself using similar or the same backing tracks that I've used that are available on YouTube after subscribing to their channels as well. And you creating 30 to 15 to 30 second clip, and then us discussing 1 day or 2 days a month where we discuss how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard, and how we can get better and improve. Also showing each other different influencers and things of that nature, suggesting different influencers in the chat or the comment section of the videos. And the third thing is, so all these things are in service to the third thing, which is for me to create the best music I can for myself in Logic Pro X, and using my skills on guitar, as my guitar will be my primary instrument or my primary source of inspiration to creating the music in Logic Pro X, to create the best music I can for myself, whether I'm singing, songwriting on the songs, to create other songs for other people, or creating musical scores for people who work in the film industry, because I work in an area and live in an area where there are a lot of people who make short films. So they always have trouble finding music, that they have copyright issues, this, that, and the other. So I figured maybe I can create stuff for them that will help them in their endeavors to creating better music. So the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of video log. So if any of that sounds good to you or interesting to you, or you know people who might be interested in wanting to see a man fight a bear, you know, and the bear being, you know, my personal goals in this life. That's the bear. It's a metaphorical bear, obviously. If that sounds good to you, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. But definitely subscribe, because that's how it helps me do the second thing without having to do the second thing, which is I ask people for the second thing in 2 different ways, in 2 different forms, to donate to the channel. Now, because I don't have enough subscribers to get advertiser-driven revenue from YouTube, nor am I in the Amazon affiliate program because I don't have enough subscribers and it doesn't make sense. I ask people to check out my Ko-fi account. Again, it's ko-fi.com. I don't think it's Ko-fi. I think it's pronounced coffee, because it's got like the little coffee thing with a heart in it. Anyway, if that sounds, if you can do that, check it out. And you want to donate to the channel, you can donate as little as $1 to the channel. You don't have to donate anything if you don't want to. You know, maybe suggest it to your friends. Maybe if they have a few cents laying around, or if they don't want to purchase a cup of coffee or an espresso in the morning, or maybe they can skip a day of coffee, or maybe they're trying to skip a day of coffee, but you want to donate to the channel, by all means do that. Okay, you don't have to, but if you want to, it's helpful. The second thing is, you know, if you want to, this is cryptocurrency related, so you have to be age eligible. And normally I have the channel set to where this is 18 and up. And the only reason I have it at 18 and up is because A, I do advertising, and B, I curse. And I'm not going to stop either one of those, because I don't want kids to purchase products using their parents' credit cards or things of that nature. Just don't do that, because it's illegal and it's bad. So don't do that. Eligible to sign up for cryptocurrency. So I've been involved in cryptocurrency space for over half a decade, for sure. And I've been on all of these sites since at least 2017, 2018. So I'm not sure. I started on Coinbase first, and Binance second. But on all these websites, if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, you can sign up for all of them using my referral links. Using my referral links, they will give you a perk. Like on Binance, I'll use them as an example. If you use my referral link to sign up for Binance as a referral friend program, they will offer you $100 cash back. And whatever they offer you, they will offer me. So they'll offer me also $100 cash back. So what I would be doing that is reinvesting it into the cryptocurrency space. And at the end of the year, I will take 15 to 20% of my total gains and add it back in the channel. It will obviously only be up to $100, because the idea of the whole thing is that this channel self-sustains, and you cannot sustain a business of itself by fronting it money from other businesses. That's not how business works, okay? As much as I would love to do that and do this all for free, I do have to at least break even. And so there are costs, computer things that have to be purchased, videos, you know, different things in order for me to continue this and to get more subscribers as it goes along. And then that way I could just get involved in the advertiser-driven revenue game. But I can't do that now because I don't have enough subscribers. So if you want to get involved in the cryptocurrency space, again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, I very much enjoyed trading crypto. I was trading it earlier today. Okay, I didn't purchase crypto, but I was trading with my account. And I spend 25 to $50 a month in crypto. I can probably afford maybe 10 times, maybe 15 times that if I wanted to. So I could spend like $1,500 in crypto a month if I wanted to. But that's not how I roll. I don't like making big risks, but I do enjoy trading crypto. So if you want to get involved, you don't want to spend too much money, you want to test your waters, by all means, you must use my referral links because it does help out with the channel. I got to sneeze. Allergy season, baby. It's too much. And excuse me. Third thing I ask people to do is the second freest way to help out with the account is just to subscribe to all my channels, whether I'm active on those channels like Facebook or I'm inactive on those channels like TikTok or Twitch. I do have them. If you sign up and you help me grow those accounts by just subscribing or following me on those accounts, I may not be as active on those accounts today, but I will be at some point very soon. And helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel, and helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. My goal is to grow my YouTube channel, make it the biggest channel possible with all the music I'm putting up and all the live streams that I do. But growing those other channels will help me immeasurably. Well, I guess measurably will help me exponentially grow those other accounts. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start here today. So I didn't go over this yesterday, but what we're doing today is, like I said, we're going to be doing the F sharp, G flat, and the G major scales today. Also, we're doing the F sharp and the G flat, F sharp, G flat, and G minor pentatonic scales, as well as the F sharp, G flat, and G minor chords. I'm sorry, and then we will be adding into that two of the lick of the weeks. These are older licks of the week. So one's from Meloday's Music, the other one is from Antonio Visario, and these are things that we will be doing because, like I said before, our goal is to memorize these licks up and down the fretboard. So this month, from this point until I think June, maybe halfway through June, maybe the 10th of June, because what are we, 12th? So maybe the 12th of June, we'll be working on this all the way till the 12th of June so that we can really memorize all this stuff that's going on, because the idea is memorizing this stuff is to have them on command when we're ready to play our improvisation music, knowing them in different places on the fretboard, okay? And so with that, I have both of those things queued up, ready to go, and the backing tracks obviously will correspond with the F sharp, G flat. I think they're just G major backing tracks in similar. They're similar, so they're like rock related. They're not like it's not like jazz or bebop or what have you. With that being said, we're going to start today. The exercises, the warm-ups are going to be the same, but we're going to be adding different exercises here and there over the next couple of weeks. But as promised, we will be doing and memorizing the Meloday's Music stuff. And then tomorrow, I will be going over what I asked ChatGPT. I will be adding it to the notes section, the comment section of, not the notes section, the, what do you call that? It's not note, I guess posting, like I'll be posting on YouTube, like a message. And the message will be what ChatGPT wrote for me to create a better improv or online streaming session. So how it can help me progress and you progress as well. And we're going to be adding some of those things that I'm talking about that incorporating that into what we're doing every single day here. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the lengthy, talkative sort of situation going on here, but we can get started. And today's session, we will be going a good full hour and 15 minutes as we do every damn day, okay? Later on this week, we will be going over a different part of the ABC song. We'll be going over the verse and the chorus, because they're not, the first verse and the second verse are not the same. They're not written the same, so it's not the same thing at all, and you'll see what I'm talking about once we do it. And yeah, with that being said, we're going to get started today, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. We have 70 beats per minute. We're doing this weird exercise that I don't know the name of. So no, sorry. Four mistakes on that one. Narrowly beating out yesterday's 5 mistakes. Not great, but sounds better than it did yesterday. We're going to keep pushing so that we can get that better. We're at 90 beats per minute, where we're going to be doing these 90 beats per minute. We're at 100 beats per minute, right? We're going to be doing the Bite a Mosquito style, John Petrucci style warm-up. This is an important way to learn this particular picking technique. And it's not just a picking technique, it's alternate picking with a slide. Okay, when you're sliding up from the 4th to the 5th note, from the 5th note, I want to say to the 9th note. So it's like, but you have to hit that note at the same time you're sliding it. So it's an important skill to have. It just happens to be all over the song Bite of the Mosquito. We're with the alternate picking from the 1st to the 16th frets at 100 beats per minute. Sorry. All right, now we are doing the chromatic tapping from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Now we're going to get into Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise at 70 beats per minute. Nobody's watching, so I can be as weird as I fucking want to be. Unless I didn't toggle back to the right screen, at which point, well, I can't really do it now because I'm really focused on this metronome situation. But yeah. 70 beats per minute. Let's go. $80 beats per minute. Let's go. Same exercise. sounded good, but I keep getting hung up on this note, I think. There it is. Anyway, 90 beats per minute. Sounds good. It was clean. It just I keep getting hung up, and it's just costing me fractions of a second. If you're playing and you know how to play, and you're playing against a metronome, you can hear it. If we were playing at a faster speed, I probably wouldn't have caught it. But the slower the speeds there are, the slower the speed is you're using, the more easy it is to hear the mistakes that you've made. These are sounding phenomenal today. And now I got to go back to the other sweep picking exercise at 100 beats per minute. Sweep picking exercise number 1 at 100, 110, and 120 beats per minute, which is a tougher one for me to do. I don't know why. 100 sounded okay. I can say okay because I keep getting hung up there a little bit when I'm doing this when I'm sweeping back, or back sweeping. I'm having a solid run up until now. Now we're going to do it at 120. 120. $120 is not as great, but definitely sounded a hell of a lot better than I anticipated. We're going to get right into the scales, ladies and gentlemen. I can do these scales, I believe, without the books, and I'm going to do them without the books today. Yeah. However, do I need it? No, I don't need it, but I'm going to use it to check to make sure that I know which pattern I'm starting on. Okay. So we're, like I said, we're doing the F sharp G flat major scale. Okay. That's what I thought. And then we're doing the pentatonic scales, the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, followed by the Yep. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna put this in here in case I need it. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the chords, even though I know the chord shapes, but we're not going to try to waste time by trying to pretend like we know everything, okay? It's important. We need a book. Practice is about having that safety net. When you perform it, you don't have that safety net, but knowing it and memorizing it all while you're in practice is what helps you perform better live. All right, so what was I doing? Oh, 105 beats per minute. We're doing the first position of the F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. I'm going to toggle back to this main screen so I can see my beautiful face. Third position, F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position. Yep. Fourth position. No, fifth position. Fifth position. F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, G major scale, F sharp G flat major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now the eighth position, or the octave position of the F sharp G flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to finish up with, well, the major scales. The G major scale at 105 beats per minute, starting first position. Let's go. Second position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G major scale, and 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position? Yep, fifth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, yep. Seventh position, G major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, of the major scales, this is the eighth position or the octave position of the G major scale on 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're dropping the tempo to 90 beats per minute, and we're going to get right into those minor pentatonic scales at 90 beats per minute. Oh, nice. Went right to 90 beats per minute. And we're going to start with the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale in first position. Second position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Nice. Third position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position. Yeah, fourth position. F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, yep, sixth position, F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the F sharp G flat minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to finish up the scales with the G minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute, starting in first position. Let go, okay? Second position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, no, this is the fifth position, I'm sorry, fifth position, G minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position of the G minor pentatonic scale, I'm sorry, at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. I forgot to say, we're going to play the fun game called Find the F, and I didn't think about that beforehand, but I know how to find it, so we're just going to have to figure it out as we go. I'm going to turn off the metronome, and we're going to figure it out, because that's what we're here to do, is to learn. So finding the F, like I said, by the end of the month of June, we're going to start getting into the sharps and the flats, but as of right now, up until June, we're going to just be playing all the natural notes, and we should have them all memorized by the end of the month of June. If not, we're going to create flashcards to remind us as to where they are on every position that they are on the fretboard, because that makes sense. And I have tons of flashcards. So that's how we got to learn it. You know, we got to memorize. It's important to know things and have them committed to memory. Yeah, so finding the F. F we know is a first and 13. First and 13 on the bottom E string, first and 13 on the bottom E string, and then it's first and 13 on the bottom E string. So it's first and 13, first and 13 on the top E string, first and 13 on the top E string, first and 13 at the top E string. I'm sorry, first and 13 on the bottom E string. So it's first and 13th frets on the bottom E string. And we know that E and F, there's only one, it's a half tone up. So if we know that on the A string, finding the E is on 7 and 19, then we know that the F should be on 8 and 20. Frets 8 and 20. So 8 is... See how that works with our big, juicy, beefy brains, ladies and gentlemen? Now back to 1 and 13 on the E string. 1 and 13 on the bottom E string, then 1 and 13 on the top E string, 1 and 13 on the top E string. So then on the B string, yesterday it was 5 and 17, so now we know it's 6 and 18. That's where we found the F. It's at 6 and 18 on the bottom B string, or on the B string. 6 and 18 on the B string. Now back to 1 and 13 on the A string. 1 and 13, I'm sorry, on the E string. Then 1 and 13 on the bottom E string, 1 and 13 on the bottom E string, then 8 and 20 on the A string, 8 and 20 on the A string, 8 and 20 on the A string, 8 and 20 on the A string. So on the D string, we know that it's going to be, yesterday it was 2 and 14, so today it's going to be 3 and 15. I'm guessing. I mean, my big, juicy, beefy brain is on point today with the mathematics. Yeah. We're at 3 and 15 on the D string. Then we go back to 8 and 20 on the A string. Frets, 8 and 20 on the A string. Then back to 1 and 13 on the E string. I'm sorry, 1 and 13 on the E string. Then back to 1 and 13 on the top E string. Then 1 and 13 on the top E string. Then 6 and 18 on the B string. 6 and 18 on the B string. 6 and 18, what? 6 and 18, what? 6 and 18 on the B string. So yesterday on the G string, we knew it was at 9 and 21. So today, it's got to be 10 and 22. So I'm guessing, so I'm thinking. I'm thoroughly impressed with my math skills today. So it's 10 and 20 on the G string. 10 and 22, I'm sorry, on the G string. Which makes it 3 and 15. 3 and 15 on the D string, then back to 8 and 20. 8 and 20 on the A string, then back to 1 and 13 frets. 1 and 13 on the F string. 1 and 13, 1 and 13, 1 and 13 on the F string, then back to not back to, but really back to, not back to anything, just finishing it up. So we're going to do the F sharp, G flat, and the G minor chords. We're doing the melody, the inside, the rhythm chords, followed by the bottom 4-string chords. I should have these to memory. If I don't, it is what it is. I'm going to take out my book, my Mel Bay book that's older. Just going to say been our Lord and Savior, okay? But that's not true. This book was written in the 70s, so it's still an old book. I think it was 79. I can't remember. And it's not really that important, to be honest. So we're doing F sharp minor. This book has it written as G flat minor, okay? What's the difference between G sharp and F flat? Nothing. Unless you are reading sheet music, F sharp and G flat are sonically identical. The notation will show a G note with a flat as an accidental in the key of G minor, and F sharp will be F with the sharp as an accidental. So it'll be on the F line or the F space with the accidental of the sharp, or it'll be on the G line with the flat accidental. But sonically they are identical, okay? It just depends on what key signature you're playing in. Doesn't matter, okay? Let's go. That's F. It's F sharp. Let's go again. One more again. Yeah. Now we're going into the middle chords, the inside chords. I'm sorry, middle chords. So that should sound a little something like this. I doing this? Think. There we go. I had to yell at my big, juicy, beefy brain with my outside voice to make sure that I was staying on page, okay? Or staying on track. Now in the rhythm chords. Again. One more again. Now the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this one here. I think it's go one more time. Well, I had the book open, but we didn't have to do that. I don't think I need this for the second one, but again, I'm going to open up this book because we don't need to waste time pretending we know stuff that we don't actually know. So at least I can just look down and then just keep it going full speed. Okay? G minor chords. Let's go again. These are the outside chords, the melody chords, by the way. Let's go one more again. Let's go to the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. the rhythm chords that sound a little something like this right here, okay? One more again. Bottom 4 string chords. Bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. Okay, so it can be. Oh, that's why they had it here. Then. What's the next one? Oh, okay. So it's then. We got to the chordy chords, so now we're going to run through melodies. Well, we're going to start with the first one, which I'm going to copy and paste into the channel, which is from Antonio Visario, and this is not a hard one. Okay, I did that specifically so we could start off the week, you know, a little bit not relaxed. It's not the right word to say, but please subscribe to both of these subscribers. Well, I completely. Oh no. Nope. I messed this up because I forgot to leave this on the same page. Luckily, I believe I remember a little bit more or less where it was. Oh, shit. Well. Is it this one? This one seems like it is. Please let this be the right one. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. We found it. Wow. That never happens to me, which is why I do these off stream, because I normally don't have, I normally don't look them up. Well, because it takes forever. Anyway, so it's Meloday's music and Antonio Vesario's songs, okay? So we're going to play through Antonio Vesario's song first, or his lick of the week, and it sounds like this. Okay, so we know what that sounds like. So it's... All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go right into the next one. Okay, so we play that up and down the fretboard. Got to learn these things, okay? Okay. We're going to try the Meloday's music one, which I'm going to play through once. Both of these are written into the, are copied and pasted into the description of the video, not description, in the chat of the video. So again, it sounds like this. So it's... If you want to take it up an octave, I'll take it up because it's easier to do it up than it is down. But so this is what it sounds like. I'm sorry. Again, that one sounded way worse than the other one. But again, the reason why we practice these things is to learn, right? Okay. That's why we get into this, to learn. So we got more work to do with the finger picking, obviously. Still a lot of work to do with all these things, but it's about memorizing them. Like I said, by this time in June, we should have these all memorized. So let's get right into the metronome. ABC Polyphia. 120 beats per minute. Yes, I can do this on my channel because nobody's watching. Not anybody cares. And even if people are watching, who gives a shit? 90 beats per minute, now we're doing 95 beats per minute, now we're doing the solo that you thought I was the police. Okay. MGK reference, yes, I know. That slide was crazy, dog. It's getting way better. Good thing I practiced that 5 minutes before I came onto the stream. Actually, that's not true. It was really more like 10, 15 minutes. Solo time, baby. Improv. G major.
Tu vois, ce qui est bien quand t'es prof, c'est que t'es devant 30 ados captivés. Il y a zéro violence dans la classe.
Be quiet. G major. Then G, so this is G, and then D. Then D minor, then C. Then C. This one. That one gets a solid 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 10, ladies and gentlemen. That is all the time I have for this evening. It is already 7 o'clock my time. Unfortunately, I don't have any more time to play today because we worked on a bunch of stuff. We got things done that we wanted to do. It has been an hour and 20 minutes. We're going to keep pushing and keep pushing, keep pushing. For those of you who have not joined the channel before, the channel is about 4 things. First 2 things are about the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing with me, us practicing together, and using those practice skills to get from the intermediate to the virtuoso level of guitar playing. And we're also doing, for the second part, is the improvisational stuff, which is the stuff you just saw here at the end, which is me practicing my improvisational skills, you judging me on it, and then maybe you making a video about 15 to 30 seconds long, posting it to my Facebook wall of you improving over certain the backing tracks that I use, so that we can see what you've done, what I've done, and we can discuss our plan of attack for the fretboard and how we sort of get through it, and maybe discuss different influencers who can help us get to that next level, from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and the expert to virtuoso level of improvisational skills, all with one goal in mind: to do the third thing, which is to make the best electronic music in Logic Pro X I possibly can make. This week I will be pushing out a bunch of music. It is my objective this week to be putting out 2 songs, 2 instrumental tracks every single day, 1 or 2 cover songs a week, as well as 1 song that I sing and songwrite myself every single week. Okay, that is the goal. I don't know if I'll get to that goal, or maybe I have to reduce it or add to it, whatever it is. That's the goal. To create as much music as I possibly can in Logic Pro X using my guitar as the main instrument or the main source of inspiration. 9 times out of 10, this will be the main source of inspiration because I really like creating electronic music and creating sounds and synthesizers and things of that nature. But using the guitar helps me move around those things because my knowledge of the fretboard allows me to open up different skills, especially when it comes to the piano roll. So I'll be creating music for myself, for other people, as well as musical scores for people who work in cinema in the area in which I live, which I know a bunch of people do short films, commercials, whatever, and they need music and sounds as much as possible. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if any of that sounds good to you or sounds interesting to you, by all means, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. The fourth thing the channel is about is when people don't really watch the channel serves for me as sort of where I've been, where I am, where I go, which is important to continue to push the envelope of continuing to make the best out of the 1 hour, 1 hour and a half I have every single day to practice my instrument with you guys. After you've done those things, like I said before, once you've done that, check out what I've done with the coffee account that I have. Again, if you want to donate to the channel, that's the only way you can do it outside of just subscribing and liking the channel, which I'd like everyone to do. But again, if you want to check out the coffee account and you want to add or to donate money to the channel, you can do it that way. It's fun. And for me, it's the cheapest way to do it because I don't have the advertiser-driven revenue that's necessary for me to get advertiser-driven revenue. I also don't have an Amazon affiliate program account. Well, I do have an account. I just don't use the program because it doesn't make sense for me right now to use it because using it now or creating it now, I've done it. I did it a few months ago, and I don't have enough subscribers to make any sales. So it'll give me 180 days for sales that I definitely or more than likely will not make during that period of time because I just don't have enough eyeballs on screen. So I ask people to do the second part of that, which is to check out the cryptocurrency referral links I have available in the description of every video. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. However, if you want to join cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency space, and you want to get involved on the sites that have had no problems, at least from my perspective, have not the least amount of problems, pick any of the sites I have up there or all of them if you want. If you spend $50 or more on any of these sites, there will be perks. Whatever perks they offer you, the company offers you, they will offer me. For instance, again, if you are on Binance, if you use my referral code to sign up for your Binance account and you spend $50 or more on Binance, and you make, I think, a handful of transactions, up to 10 transactions with that $50, so purchasing, buys, and sells of different cryptocurrency over the month, or I think 2 weeks or a month or whatever it is, they will offer you $100 cash back. Them offering you that, they will also offer me the $100 cash back as well, as I'm the referring client. So like the refer a friend program at the bank, it's similar. Because I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back in the channel, that's how it helps out with the channel. If you want to do that, now if you use my referral link and you sign up for these accounts and you decide maybe cryptocurrency is not for me, that's okay. Do your due diligence, be smart, okay? And create what you want to create and invest in where you want to invest. And if you decide that it's not for you, it's just not for you, and that's okay. And the third thing is really the easiest way to help me out. Like I tell everyone, subscribe to all my channels, whether I'm active on those websites like Facebook or I'm inactive and I just have accounts open in them, like on Twitch or on TikTok, which I will be creating stuff for soon. Helping me grow those accounts will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Helping me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, one hand washes the other. I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. This is what I'm trying to do. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your energy. Thanks so much for your effort and continuing to help me grow and push this channel as far as I possibly fucking can, because I'm going to make this channel. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to continue to build this thing brick by brick. And I hope that you will join me, and I hope that you'll help me along the way, even if it's something just as simple as clicking the subscribe button, or something is maybe is, you know, this isn't minute, but even if you want to donate $1 using a coffee account, using my coffee account, by all means do so. Help out in any way you can so we can help make this channel a good channel, so I can get all the things I need necessary to make this channel as free for you as I'm already trying to make for me as possible. Again, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. I do this every single day unless something, well, I will try to be here every single day. That is my promise to you. Is my #1 goal is to be here every single day. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but with your help. And only with your help can I do this. And with your help, I can do it more quickly. Okay, love you. Bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.